Alright then, I think that's our cue to get this started. So yeah, we're going to be doing this for like another 2 hours, and after that I'm just gonna stop. But yeah, if you guys want to help support the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and if you're watching Sets of 5, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let me go ahead and stop this scene and we'll get this started. Jump right into this. I'm gonna give this some time. Right, there we go. Let's jump right into this. I'm not sure what to expect from this episode, but I expect a confrontation. It's really them. The squad is actually here. What, they're coming back here after abandoning us? They're the ones who always got the special perks too. Like pink hair. To be honest, looking back, you can hardly call those perks though. The big one is Sensei. I never seen them in person before. I think I did last time. They were pretty forgettable. Wow, thanks. My skin is prickling. Eek, are you okay, Misaki? Here, lotion. I have some lotion. That's kind of you, Hiyori, but that's not what she meant. She was referring to the hostility in the air. I would make a Phil Collins reference, but you know what? It's kind of daytime at the moment, so. The squad and Joe Maesari. Subaru, aka Misaki's sister. I'm only saying that because you both have almost the same hairstyle. I'll get to the point. Why are you here? Have business here. Have you been enjoying your time as a fugitive? Hiding like a rat? Well, better than living like a refugee. Yes, I'm still doing that. So you're here because you're finally tired of your fancy new life. It's a little tiring. Stop saying the word tired. Now you're making me tired. Sao. Sorry, Atsuko. It feels wrong to be dishonest here. For better or worse, while I'm standing on Arian's ground. I think I understand. I see, so you came crawling back because the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Looks like there's no seat for you here though, so terribly sorry. That's not it. It's just that... What are you laughing at? Nothing, pardon me. Think about how to respond. I couldn't help but laugh at my own little thoughts about how much bigger I am compared to you. Even with the sports bra. Were you always this good at being unbearably annoying? Oh, sorry, breath shaming Subaru. Oh, it's on now. Thinking about it, yes, you were. All she has to do is start touching herself and then it is on. If I was, I'd like to apologize. I can't change the past, nor my breast size, but... That's exactly what I mean! Oh, it's on, girl! Fine, great. So then why have you returned? To breast shame me? The reason is... so we can all take an exam together. A health exam! Sorry? What did you just say, an exam? I didn't mishear that, did I? What's this about a health exam? You're not saying... Oh no, I heard the same thing! Oh, I'm not ready yet! I have yet to grow. I have no idea what she's talking about. Maybe this is what the outside does to you. It makes you... competitive. Hold on, I wasn't expecting that at all. I need a minute to process. No matter how many times I think it over, that makes no sense. There's no reasons for us to have a health exam, right? Now, Misaki. There's no reason to laugh at your sister for being so small. It's not like you're doing any better. Misaki? Sorry, Hime, but I know why Leader was laughing. You can't help but laugh at the situation. Obviously, Saori is gonna win. And Subaru's confusion was icing on the cake. I see, my words of choice might have been poor, or must have been poor. I recently heard that stating the conclusion first can benefit the flow of the conversation. No, wait, I need to consider the context and timing as well. If you knew that, then start with the context. In other words, you can still say it's sorry. We'd like for everyone to take the exam together. That's not an improvement. Are you actually stupid? I don't know how else to say it. Other than that I'm better than you. Look, I have the papers here. It says I'm better than you. I'm asking you why every student would even consider doing something like that. Because you're a student? Sorry, come on. You seriously know how to tick someone off, Joe, my sorry. Everyone proceeded to move on with their lives. We haven't seen Subaru blow up like this in a while. Don't you remember? Those two have always butted heads, like it's their blood. Or in their blood. And their chest. Should we do something? What? Why? She's not doing anything wrong. This is one of the few times I feel like cheering her on, actually. I feel similar. You could do it, Sao Sao. Okay. Meanwhile, this is the Saori's specialty. I'll step in. Otherwise, we're gonna keep doing this forever. Well, past lunch. Sensei? So you're Shell, Sensei. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'd like to welcome you to Arya's Sensei. Now, at least. I heard about you from Saori. You said you were small or something. Why from her? Don't believe her. And from the other members of... the other squad members as well, of course. It didn't say anything about you being small. But why? Anyways, fine. You can understand why it's difficult for us to understand why an outsider would come into our territory and demand we take some tests. As a student, studying exams are part of your responsibilities. Why are you applying your way of life and thinking to Arius? Well, isn't Arius still a school? You're students? Well, I guess we technically are, in like a super literal sense. Ours is a part of the Academy City, right? Well, you all have halos, so probably. Also, I just noticed. Unlike the other students, you have an extra halo. I just noticed that, but now. That's kind of peculiar. But, people like us, could you really consider us normal students? I don't believe that studying is required for a student. That's all I have to say to you. Right, that might be true. But think of it this way. If you do well on the exams, you'll get funding for your school. If you get funding for your school, you can fix this place up. If you can fix this place up, you'll have a normal life. Also, hear me out, okay? Just try them out. Study exams, if you think it's too, I'll leave it alone. All the above. Why would we do all that? Just confirm what we already know. Just confirm what we already know. Being a student is about challenging your beliefs and trying new things? Are you living in a fantasy world, or are these idealistic views? Well, let me try explaining it again. If you do well on these exams, you'll get funding. If you get funding, you can fix this place up. If you fix this place up, you have a normal life. If you have a normal life, that means you can compete with Trinity. Also, you sure know how it works. Being a teacher means being at least a little idealistic. It means being motivational and inspirational. Yeah, you say that, but they don't seem to. You don't seem bothered at all. Of course, it's because I have conviction, Subaru. Why else would I take this job? Okay, I understand. Really, you do? Yes, you must die. I understand very well that now that your view of the world and ours are running along parallel lines that will never meet. Don't look at me like that, young lady. If you are young, don't look at me. You. Your disappointment is tangible. I thought an adult would be more mature. Fine, if that's how you like to play it. You can't enter areas without proving you have the right to say first. Alright, Subaru, where's the raptors? I'll fight them. I'll fight them with my fist, I guess. Again. Wait, you're gonna fight me? Are you sure about that? Scarred, you were and always will be traitor to us. Now they get to fight. What? But if you want to come back to Arias, that proves the value of your existence right here, right now. Safety law. Wait, what? I was gonna fight the. Okay. Okay, then this is our only option. It sure seems like that, Saori. Alright. Let's do it, I guess. What are y'all doing right now? What am I doing right now? Where am I? Arias this is the Arias way, Sensei. You may not like it, but here, this is how it's always been. It feels like I'm getting initiated into a gang. That's what it feels like right now. I'm not sure if I want to associate myself with this. Kids grow up with their fists after all. You sure about that, Natsuko? Because apparently they also grow up with their guns. Dear God, it feels like I'm in Compton right now. You're surprised to hear that from me? I'll like to choose that as a compliment. But it's a little comforting. This makes me feel like we're really back home. Atsuko, will you be okay without your mask? I think it might be for the best, Saori. I think it might be for the best that she shoots without her mask. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of friendly fire. Specifically towards me. Yes, it gets a bit stuffy and difficult to talk with it on. You don't have to fret over me anymore, Saori. I'm stronger than I was. Understood. Be carefully, Sensei. Get yourself somewhere safe. I'm not punching anyone. Then we'll be at your directive. Now, okay then. Why do things end up this way? This is Arias. This is Arias. If you believe in what you're saying, prove it to us. Strength is power. There's no justice without power, no belief without strength. And the only one who can take responsibility for your life is yourself. Right. It feels like I'm... Really does feel like I'm getting initiated. Arias squad. Prepare to engage. Yeah, sure. You seriously don't want me to punch anything? Oh, okay then. I guess I'll just wallflower it somewhere. Don't worry, guys. I'm not useless. Not useless at all. Yeah, not useless. I'm commanding and something. You know what? Screw this. A grenade for me! But hey, you're wearing your mask. But you said you weren't gonna wear your mask. Hey. All right. Oh my God, this is terrible. Why am I doing this? Oh my God, that was terrible. Okay, you know what? I think I'll just take you to it. Or perhaps not. I like how Yori walks away slowly. I'll go over here, guys. Goodbye. Well, I guess I'm part of the Arias gang now. I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm part of them now. But you didn't do anything, and neither did the other one. That was a single bullet difference. What? We're having target practice this whole time? Though we did still win. Got a little rusty, have we, squad? I can't deny that. However, we had trouble finding our footing. Then what's your next move? We had more than proven our value here. The rules are the rules, I guess. Those traitors, arrogant punks. They've probably gone into all kinds of crazy fights outside. The odds were stacked against us from the beginning. But they couldn't even protect Arius. And now they think they could just throw their way around? Yeah, this place sure looks protected, alright. Those little... let go, Misaki. They'll respect our wishes. It's fine, Misaki. It'll be okay. It's not right to invalidate their resentment. That sensei person is just like that. Selfish and bull-headed. What do you say to me, you little punk? They're pretending like they care about us as students, but they're just waiting for the chance to stab us in the back. What you talk about me? Ah! Hey, you okay? She's out. 2 shots to the chest and 1 to the head. I barely saw it happen. Those are hardly skills of someone who's rusty. Atsuko? Hey, you took Sensei's kill. We'll throw whatever you wish to throw at us, but you would do well not to direct any of it at Sensei. Atsuko, that was mine! You took my revenge! I'll get you for this. I don't know how, but I'll get you for this. One day. Maybe in the next Left 4 Dead 2 session, I'll get you back for this. Probably. I trust you can exercise at least that much reason. Still from areas 2, and I'm still from areas 2, understood. Yes, ma'am. That's mine, not to go. Mine! The air was decidedly awkward and fearful after Atsuko's outburst, but it's a good thing that it wasn't Sensei's outburst, otherwise... otherwise... But things being as sense as they were, I took this as an opportunity to liven up the mood. By showing restraint. Alright, kiddos, let's get studying. It's a good thing none of you took my revenge. Say that, but we don't have anything a normal school has to offer. Well, you have buildings, you have lighting. Our classrooms have been long abandoned, and we have no coursework or curriculum to study, and no teachers, except you, of course. Do you really want me to keep going? Don't sweat the small stuff. All you need to learn are chairs, desks, a blackboard, and lighting, and some water to stay hydrated. You got plenty of water around here. Like I'm sure you do. And I already have some teachers in mind. It's me, and oh, well, you know, me. Yes, me. Ugh. I mean, what a nice classroom you have. So this is it. It's perfect. Let's start with picking up the chairs. We don't have many dictionaries here in Darius. Oh, don't worry, I have plenty of dictionaries in my phone. But I guess the definition of perfect has changed at one point. It's too late anyways, the sun is setting soon. It's okay, the first class is more of an orientation. Yes. Are you sure, Sensei? Yes, Saori. You can do it, because it's your turn. It's time for you to walk the plank. I mean, it's Saori's turn to introduce herself. Also, Misaki, don't give me that look. I wasn't gonna do anything to Saori. Yuri, come on, you're supposed to be on my side here. What exactly am I doing, Sensei? Arrgh! You're here to introduce yourself. Oh, go on! Step on the plank and introduce yourself before I push you off. Pretend I didn't say any of that to you. Just go up to the front and introduce yourself. That's all you need to do. Also, so we're not wearing any panties or something. I notice doesn't have much going on over here. I'm starting to see a bit of camel toe down here. Well, anyways, introduce yourself. You commando, you. You're gonna be one of our students' teachers. Not really, you're a teacher assistant. I'm the only teacher here. When was this decided, Sensei? Because I'm captain of the ship. Just now. My apologies for even asking. This was your grand plan, Sensei. That why you asked if we've been keeping up with our studies? Everything makes sense now. But we're ready for class, Miss Jomae. Your dryness is dependent on it. Yes, I'm ready, Miss Sayori. You too, Atsuko. Sayori looks distressed and incredibly awkward when she took the podium. What am I supposed to teach? And how? And where am I? Where's here? Where's where? When is where? This is a social studies textbook on social contract theory. Objection! I know about this. Class, take your seat so we can start. Why should we sit because she says so? Well, we are already sitting actually. Open your notebooks. If you don't have one, use the area student handbook. I know you each have one of those at the very least. If you really don't have anything to write on, copy your neighbor's notes later. Be sure to write things down. You'll never memorize anything if you just tell yourself you'll remember. Understood. Eek, I'm getting flashback to when Sayori was our drill instructor. Before we begin, there's one thing of utmost importance I have to impart to each of you. Contracts are important. Contracts? What is that? Some outside world thing? A contract is a document drawn up between two parties to serve as the legal proof of their mutual agreements and the terms they agree upon. Most gamers ignore those. It doesn't matter how perfect or how strong or how efficient you are when you work. Without a contract, you'll never be paid. And those live service places will take everything from you once they reach end of service. They'll cut open your hands, pour out your heart and soul, and leave you with nothing. Not even your dignity, not even your gacha rates. And it'll happen to you over and over and over again. Do you think she's okay? I know, right? That sounded really personal. In there, Sao Sao. Sorry. They'll even take your gacha skins and your gacha characters and your gacha everything. There'll be nothing left. Nothing except a fleeting memory. That's the social contract theory. Social contract theory says that society has no meaning of its own, and is instead an artificial concept maintained by the agreement and compliance of its members. So whilst it's it is of artificial origin, society assumes that every contributing member is granted inalienable rights from birth. Excuse me, I have a question. What is it, Maya? Why am I so cute? Also, if society isn't real, doesn't that mean those inherent rights aren't real either? Good question. At first glance, that statement seems contradictory. But society is upheld by assumptions and agreements. It benefits the whole to assume that every person is born with what we call our human rights. That assumption creates a better foundation for society. So yes, none of it's real or true. However, by choosing to believe in it, it serves everyone in the end. I never thought about it like that before. And that's all for today. If you have any questions, write them down and bring them to our next class. It'd be unfair of me to study, and it'd be unfair of me to ask you to study in advance, but you should review what you can at least. Review is one of the most important parts of studying. How'd I do, Sensei? It was far better than expected, Miss Jomae. I mean, Mrs. Jomae. We're hitched. I'm not quite used to being called that yet. But thank you for saying that. I'm relieved. You know, everybody thinks that whole, dress Saru was wearing, during that one event was just a dress. But no! It's a wedding gown! The next up is physics, Miss Imashino. Excuse me. Physics of all things. What is the sensei? What? Ballistics is basically classical mechanics. That's actually true, which infuriates me to no end. Fine. First, memorize the formulas. They're all exercising your brains for the first time. But my expectations are low, at least until we get into further into the curriculum. You should be grateful that math and physics start with memorizing formulas. You can understand everything I'm talking about already, then consider yourself a genius. Go home and become a physics or rocket scientist or something. Although the smarter you are, the easier it is for your field of vision to narrow to just numbers and facts. Empathy and compassion play their own roles in sciences. Hello, I'm Hakari Atsuko. I'll be teaching you biology. Oh, here's your first OChem test. Have at it. Let's dive into the lesson. Biology is both fun and important. For example, what is a gene? What is the process for living things to produce offsprings? Atsuko, stop! Stop! Stop making me learn OChem, please! Oh, I can't wrap my head around these formulas. Oh, God. Are you suggesting I skip over important theory, Sensei? Hey, don't worry, you can trust me, Sensei. Then why don't we start with what meiosis is? And that wraps up our look at components and organelles that make up a cell, including the genes. If you remember anything, remember that a cell is basically a unit of life. Well, hi everyone. It's been a while, so you see... What am I doing up here, Sensei? I'm not like the others, I just read a lot of magazines. As soon as you mentioned magazines, I knew the solution. Oh, you want me to talk about how people live on the outside? Like what they wear, what they eat, how they live, the kind of things I've seen in magazines? I could totally do that, probably. Maybe. Yes? 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 Don't mind me starting over. Hi, everyone. This might sound really random, but, what does everyone think of fashion? Heh. I know it doesn't seem very important or something like you would learn in school, but fashion is really just choosing how you want to be seen. I think that's a lot more important than you realize. And it's a big part of people's daily lives on the outside, in fact. Ford's lecture on fashion and daily life was the most well-received of the four. Alright, what do I do? Well, I guess I'll help you all with your English studies that you'll probably forget in, like, the next few years, but you know what? That's okay. It helped that the teachers were their peers, people they already knew and had grown up with. Bit by bit, we chipped away at the students' wariness towards studying, which was my cue to step in. I'm gonna teach you how to be a mechanic. From everything we discussed so far, we can all draw the following conclusion. Surprisingly, a lot of students were able to follow the lesson. Remember, don't tighten that screw too hard. Otherwise it'll cause the entire frame to break. Not everyone, of course. But all of that is simply part of school life. Remember, you have to load some powder charge first before you load it in the cannon. Ball. That's a wrap. Great job, everyone. I finally learned how to use artillery. Thank you. Now we can finally fend ourselves. Or rather, defend ourselves against the raptures. Ugh, my head hurts. How does Mother Whale work again? I guess it wasn't all that bad, though. Hey, give me your notes. I still need to figure out how to defeat Mother Whale. You didn't take your own? I'm not going to lie, but I totally spaced out. Oh, Hoshino, Hoshino, Hoshino. I'm gonna throttle you one day. Well? This will be your room, if you could call it that. I apologize, Sensei. This is the best we have. Don't worry, Saori. I'm gonna sleep outside. Never mind. It's raining. I'll stay here and sleep. Don't worry, I actually brought a sleeping bag too. The surface has taught me a lot of things. Like to be always prepared. Is everything okay, Saori? Don't worry. I don't think there's any rappies here. Sensei, if you have any time to talk, I'll try not to take up too much of your time. I'd like to talk about some things with you, please. Who do you like more? Big people or small people? Do you like Opie? Or flat? Scars are what remain. I'd like to talk about some things with you, please. Of course. You want something to drink? Yes, please. Either is fine. We sat in silence for a while, sipping from our bottles as we unwound from the day. Saori was tense, and I could tell she had a lot on her mind. By the way, your class today was amazing. Really? Even you don't think you could have done as well? Of course. Because I'm a gacha gamer, I don't read contracts. No one does. Too much flattery is a little embarrassing, Sensei. You mean it? You knew you were right to ask us? Yes, of course. Oh, I used to teach all of them in the past as a drill instructor. With this experience, it's motivating me to study harder. Teaching is its own form of learning. Well, that's true. It's teaching yourself if you actually understand anything. That's basically how it is. I suppose you would have to understand a subject thoroughly to teach it to someone else. Not just thoroughly, but... I agree with that. Like, the fog got lifted as I began to explain things. And, there's something else. I learned more and more from each and all of you. All the time. Like your 3 sizes. I learned that too. How can we teach you anything? Well, you can teach me how children are born. Well, maybe not really. I mean, anyone here can do that, but... Never mind. A teacher's job is to guide those with less experience, is it not? Despite what you think, I'm pretty inexperienced myself. I'm inexperienced with you. I've never done anything with you. And there's a lot you lose as you age. I got to learn them all over again from my students. I'm becoming senile. I see. That's hard for me to understand. old man. But I will one day. You're calling me a hag. At times, Sensei, you speak a bit like a geezer. Alright, you know what? It's okay if I call myself a geezer, but you don't need to call me out on that. Sorry, you meaning... Forget you, I'm gonna go talk to Maya. Are you okay, Sensei? Did you choke? Are you sick? No, my feelings are hurt. No? Was that the despair of someone forced to face undeniable truths? Should I not have used that word? It was my first time bullying you. I heard someone say it once, so I wanted to try. Who in Kivados is a geezer if not Chelsea? Oh! 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 Well, at the very least, I have something in common with a hag. Does that mean I have to talk to them more often? Does that mean I have to talk to Shun more often? I think that means I have to talk to Shun more often. Well, at least I'm in Subaru's age group, right? Right? I'm truly am sorry. Even if you forgive me, no, don't worry about sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. It just means I gotta keep things professional with you from now on. I'm sorry. I can't be with you no longer. I have to hang out with my people. Oh, Subaru, what are you doing? Oh, Shun, you wanna go out for a drink? Says Shun. Don't worry, we'll just take the public transportation home. Sorry's face fell as she slowly trailed off. Don't worry, Shun, we can both be drunk. It's fine. I waited patiently for her to find the words as she sipped her drink a few more times. Sensei. I'm sorry again for something else. What are you gonna say now? All these apologies may be ineffective in communicating with my intentions. You might not have to have a repeat of the cruise at this. You might have a repeat of the cruise at this rate. A never-ending carousel of apologies that lead us nowhere. All right, well, let me break this up then. I apologize if what I'm asking is about the attitude setting. Okay, you know what, sorry, I think you need to stop apologizing. It's getting annoying now. Hope it doesn't come across as rude. No, it's fine. Just please stop. You're turning this into the apologies Olympics. This is simply the result of my resolve to face my crimes. Being back here made me realize something. I never apologized to you, not even once. Oh, don't worry, I forgive you anyways. Except for that part where you called me an old timer. That was not okay. I'm not forgiving you for that one. I really mean it when I say it's okay, sorry. I let go a long time ago. Besides, the bullet's already out, so there's no point anymore. There's no point in holding on to anything. Back then. It's just being back here brings back a lot of memories, more ways than one. Sensei. I still haven't properly apologized to you, Sensei. I also forgot about the transfer students. What? You mean the ones earlier? Don't worry, I'm sure they're safe. I made sure Koharu protects them. I texted her earlier. She'll She'll make sure to get to the elevator safely. They can get to the Ark. You shouldn't worry about me. I'll be there shortly. Oh, that did feel rough at the time. I didn't realize that was why, though. However, could you indulge me for a little bit, Sensei? I realize I'm being selfish. Lately, I've been stuck in that moment, as if the past is binding me to it, demanding I find the courage to face it. I can't do that while I'm here, where everything began. I don't know if I'll ever be able to return to those kids. I'll be stuck, wading through this sludge of regret and guilt. Got it. Let's do it together, then. Quick, undo everything. You undo your pants. It's not like you're wearing under those pants. Then... Can you show me your stomach, Sensei? You're not gonna poke me, are you? You're not poke me. Oh wait, I get it now. You already told me about this. You're gonna stomach shame me. Well, screw you. I'm gonna go off and show Subaru my parallel collection. I have a parallel collection. I realize how it sounds, but that's not what I meant at all. Oh sure, Sayori. You're just gonna make me show off my stomach, and then you're just gonna make fun of it and call me fat. I get it now. That's why you wanted to talk to me. Well, forget it. I'll just show my stomach to Hiyori. At least she can respect fatness. I did try to give some context this time. I need to see it with my own eyes, Sensei. Your scar. The traces left on you, Sensei. What? Everything Sayori has been saying finally clicked into place for me. So, whether it was for the best or not, I did actually ask and pulled up my shirt, bracing myself for the humiliation. Ah! Whoops! Sorry! That's my testicles. Don't look at that. That's... Sorry, reach out, her fingertips tracing gently across the raised ridges of my scar. Wait, that's not my scar. Sorry, please let go. I'm getting... The tremors in their hand were so intense, I could feel them on my skin without even looking. Oh god, I'm pretty... I'm sorry. Sensei, I'm... Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just so... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, please. Let go of my balls. What do I do? How do I make this better? How do I fix this? I know. I'll blow you. Sensei. Our Sensei. How could someone like me... how could I... I'm so... Sorry, crumpled onto the ground as if she's collapsing from the weight of her guilt. I collapsed too. From the intensity of all forms of sensations. Slowly, gently, I place my hands on her shoulders. It's okay, Sayori. I feel good now. Hey, it's okay. Oh god. I'm good. Sensei, you saw it yourself. I've healed. I'm okay. I'm more than okay. Or at least I'm about to be okay. It doesn't matter. I scarred you in more ways than one. It's still there. It'll be there forever. I know that much. I've learned, Sensei. There are consequences to my actions no matter what I do. The things I've done that have left wounds that will never ever truly heal. The scars of my very existence scattered into thorns that hurt everything and everyone around me. I'll never be able to erase those traces. Yesterday, now, and forevermore. Well, that's okay, Saori. Because sometimes it's okay to just carry that weight. That's what we all do. Although granted, I'm about to lose a lot of weight. Oh, in my groin. If that's how things are, I'd rather run away. I'd rather have... No, Saori, don't say that. Don't ever say something like that. Sensei, besides, that's just giving up on people. I can't lie to you, Saori. There are wounds that will never heal. The things about humans is that even with those scars, we are remarkably strong. We bear them, and we live on together. The only important thing you can do, or the most important thing you can do now, Saori, is to do the right thing, no matter what. Especially for the people you've wronged. Sure, they'll spat at you and hate you. That's okay. As long as you continue to do the right thing, it's okay. You bear them together. And besides, I've already let go. Just like how I let go of that bullet. That's how people are meant to live. Yep. But I still don't know. I really don't know. Well, it's okay, Saori. Because the most important thing you can do for me is to continue to look hot. And to never wear panties. But also to continue to be who you are. As leader of squad. And of areas, probably. But also of squad. The only thing I've learned, that I know nothing at all. Oh, you gotta start somewhere. I truly believe that if I could face what I've done, I could finally move forward from it. I deluded myself into thinking that if I could look at it with my own eyes, I could forgive myself. But all that, this was all just arrogance on my part, wasn't it? Hey, Saori. Yes? Ah! You could travel to the past, to the Saori back then. What would you say to her? How strange. I never think suddenly got so dark. I thought about that many times over. And every time I did, I was overcome with regret. I regret that idiotic brat who hurt others and committed crimes without a second thought, without considering the consequences of her actions, with little regard for the lives she would destroy. I wish I could talk to that brat. After slapping her across the face at least once, I would ask if she understood the gravity of what she intended to do. I want to shake her until she comes to her senses. Until she sees how dark and desolate the path she's walking down is. But that's impossible now. That brat is gone. It's just me trying to understand that the very consequence she so selfishly ignored. And I can't do that. I have no other option but to keep moving forward on the path she set upon. You try to write it now, somehow. That's all there is to it. Yes, that's all there is to it. That's more than enough, Saori. Sensei? You hear me, Saori? That's enough. Just being who you are is enough. You pantyless lady, you. I mean, girl. Even if the whole world points a finger at you. Do you think I'm guilty? Let me finish talking! I can make the better choice next time. And if I grow enough to stop it and think before I act next time, that's enough for you? If I can promise you that, you'll be there. As many times as it takes. Ugh. Yes, that's it, Saori, that's it. You know, the more I look at Saori, the more I'm reminded of EH, because he's kind of on a similar path as well. Dionysian Harper. And also, speaking of which, yeah, I know for a fact that there's a Nikki event going on right now, but I can't really get to it at the moment. Oh, okay, I can get to it, but I'm not sure if it's the right time right now. Alright, if I can't get to it, I'll probably check it out for myself, but if I can, well, we're gonna be looking at it together. I'll probably do it next weekend, though. Just so everything's unlocked, but, anyways, yeah. Saori sobbed and cried out all her feelings, all her guilt. I rubbed her back, comforting her until she saw her sobs turn into quiet sniffles and hiccups. You know, something's different here at Arius. What's different? That first class helped ease the tensions. And we were able to talk to each other. The quality of life has improved. Also, when you stop and think about it, their backgrounds are kind of similar too, because, they're both technically leaders of a terrorist organization. Although, granted, I feel like EH has a lot more blood on her hands, but, that's supposedly because it's Nikkei. Of course you're gonna have blood on your hands. People die in Nikkei, not so much here. Well, sort of not so much here. Their quality of life has improved. Water time is a more peaceful tea time now. And they've been receiving 3 proper meals a day. Of course, the entire district is still run down, but money and supplies have started circulating, if only slightly. Although I still don't understand where it's all coming from. Regardless, something has shifted in Arius. I suppose it's not surprising though. Nothing in this world stays exactly the same forever. Does the change make you uneasy? I don't have a name for this feeling yet. All I can say is that it's good to see their lives have improved, no matter how slightly. Sensei, do you think there's any hope for us too? There always is, Saori. No matter how little it is, you must hold on to hope. We can start building from here. I see. I'm grateful we met you, Sensei. To have you by our side until now, we're truly lucky. Without you, actually all of us would probably would have. Sensei, I'm only postulating, but I have a question. Could I sleep here with you tonight? Well, after what you just did to me, I guess so. Like, I don't know, it would probably be more sensible if I, slept with Subaru or, you know, Shun, because obviously we're all part of the same age group, but if you want to sleep here because of the scary ghosts, and okay, fine. Ghosts are real, by the way. I've seen them. I've seen them destroy things. They also wear a lot of bondage gear, by the way. So if you see something or someone in bondage gear, they're probably a ghost. Don't look that shocked, Sensei. I was making a joke. Well, I wasn't. When someone who never jokes makes one out of nowhere, it's a little shocking. I see, I'll keep that in mind for the future. I completely might embarrass myself, didn't I? Don't I always? Who's to say? Well, I don't have the most comfortable room to get back to, but I should still return to it. Good night, Sensei. Sleep well, Saori. But yeah, what good character arc for Saori this is. Saori closes the door, pause, and rest against it for just a moment. I say I was only making a joke. A part of me may have meant it, though. No, Saori, you have to go off onto your own and find someone. You know what, how about you go cuddle with the hope? No. Mina. How about you go cuddle with Mina instead? Ooh, sleep well, Sensei. Well, looks like it's time to make love with my right hand. Subaru, are you sleeping? Do you want to sleep with Sensei? Subaru? Oh, Maya, no, I'm not. Why don't you come in? It's okay, I was just checking in. Oh, do you think I would be here nursing my pride, sulking over my loss against Squad and Sensei? No way, that's not why at all. I absolutely definitely wasn't thinking about that, Subaru. Don't worry, I understand. You think that. I said that's not it. I'm sorry, Maya. I'm just teasing. There's nothing to worry about, okay? Really? Really? Maybe now isn't the time to talk about this, but our assistant teacher won't be saved so easily. By the way, did you have fun today? In class, well, did you, Subaru? We have talked about this. We'll never get anywhere if you always answer questions with questions. I'm sorry, Subaru. It's hard for me to say. I've never experienced anything like that before. There was too much going on. But it was also really incredible in its own way. Like, wow, that's how things work out there. And it made me realize just how separate our two worlds were. Oop! Actually, that's exactly right. They still are two entirely different worlds. I can't deny that. But a lot has changed here. Most importantly, there's enough food to go around now, so we're taking steps forward in our own way. That's the best part of all of this. I did have a question about that. All this food, the stacks of meals, don't they cost money? So how? You really want to know, Maya? Yes. Once you know this, there's no going back. There's some things that we are better off not knowing. That will warp your understanding of the world. We got these from the fishmen. Are you serious? Yes, the fishmen of Azoth. Nah, I'm kidding. Forgive me. Subaru! Oh, look, Maya's doing the crying face. Behold, the crying face. There, that's how you know she's cute and funny. It's true though, new knowledge shapes your perspective. It molds the way you view certain circumstances, and you won't be able to unlearn it. It'll be crafted, molded into you, forever. Like what Sensei's lessons today. Subaru, in this world, you can't change it or do anything without money. Everyone wants the next best thing, but there's a finite number of resources in the world. Scarcity causes competition, and competition causes conflict. Along the way, someone gets left behind, but society doesn't stop for anyone. Till one day, everyone forgets they even existed. Just like that. Just like us. Have you heard? In Kivitos, a particular set of skills is in very high demand. It's a line of work where artist students alone hold a very unique advantage. In other words, artists has a monopoly on the market. A line of work, a monopoly, a unique advantage. Subaru, you're not telling me to strip, are you? No, I'm too cute and funny for that. No. Calm down, child. Not that bad. I just gotta put you in a bunny outfit, that's it. Towards your back. I assume the job is done. What's this? Please spare me, I'll do anything. Just don't kill me, please. Explain yourself, Subaru. I told you to take care of him. Consider him a present. From now on, he lives to serve you. If you're not happy with it, I'll make him eat lead right here. No, please, anything but that. He certainly looks the part, but taking him out will be cleaner. Get none of his assets if I kill him here. Keep him and everything he owns is yours, down to his socks. You can have anything you want. I can be useful. How can you ensure my safety? You can turn on me at any moment. Tell me have Arius on speed dial. That'll keep him in check. Yeek! It's tempting, but you're nothing but a mercenary. I'll stab you from the back as soon as I turn my back on you. I'm no common criminal looking for their next buck. Without their reputation, a mercenary is nothing. There are wild cards in the business that doesn't like surprises, so mercenaries have to be reliable to survive. Subaru, no offense, but this is not that different from what Problem Solver 68 does. Okay, no, never mind. It's slightly different. Usually this ends with an explosion. Unless... Fine, I trust you. On this, good work. Don't blow us up, please. Bahaha. The market is good as ours. As long as I don't get blown up. Most people barely know what Arius is. And those who dismiss it as, those who do dismiss it as dirty slums. Do you not realize how filthy the outside world they live in is? They're slightly different. Subaru doesn't blow anyone up. Problem Solver 68 on their hand, they blow everyone up. Especially restaurants, they blow those up too. Does that mean you've killed someone before? Not yet. What a relief. That's good to hear. But you can't get paid for doing that. I don't actually do the deed. I just close enough. It usually works out in the end. Well, Subaru, that's good because there's some things you can't turn away or walk away from. Killing's one of them. It's common to say that people don't change. Well, if you keep this up, you might change. For the worse. I learned that's not true. People are face to face with death. They change. It's like instinct. It's always a gamble. They become who they'll become in that last moment. Maybe we change too. Who in this world lives closer to death than we do? Robots. That's who. Because we're Arius. This might just be me, but money is just money. There's no such thing as clean or dirty money. 1 yen will always be 1 yen. If I had the luxury to think about things like that, I consider myself blessed. You know how much that robot costed? 1 yen. Just 1 yen. That's how everyone costs. 1 yen. Everyone costs 1 yen. The longer I think of the longer I do this kind of work, the more I can feel it wear away at my soul. Maybe I should be the bunny girl. When you attack something that looks human, it gets inside your head. Maybe humans evolved that way to protect ourselves from each other. What do I do when I feel that way? Oh my god. I think about each of you, of course. Okay, thank god. Thought Subaru was gonna say something very unhinged. You're my reason to keep pushing forwards. I've been way more lately, haven't I? I'm sorry. No, not at all. Please don't apologize. Of all people, you shouldn't be the one apologizing. You worked so hard for us, Subaru. I'm happy to do it if you can make it up to me by eating lots and enjoying your youth. That's what keeps me going. Not everyone can be happy. That's the thinking of dreamers and innocents. Nobody knows that better than we do. That's why we kids at Arius need somewhere to go, a place they can call home. I'm going to build that home for them here. The kids that were thrown away, the ones who weren't useful to society, they can come here. It might be a little cramped for everyone to come all at once, though. It's like a little bird's nest, huh? Be that as it may, it's a nest I want to protect. All those baby birds can live here with a sense of safety. And maybe step by step, they'll learn how it feels to live. Subaru. Remember, madame. Don't worry, she probably can't hurt you anymore. Probably. Seriously? Just the thought of that time make my skin crawl. There are things out there that madame has never done. think she never even thought to try. If I lived out my life experiencing all those things, I'd be satisfied. For the time being, that's enough. Subaru. Yeah? Play me a song. You know what time it is, I already played today. Just one more time, please. I'm sure everyone will hear and love it too. Jeez, I don't know how you all turned out like this. Alright, fine. Heh. I then started to proceed to sleepwalk towards the sound. It was the sound that draws in old-timers like me. Tapioca. Caramel. Is that a harmonica, Subaru? That one hasn't changed at all. What? What is this? Who's there? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest, that was kinda creepy. Where are you? Ugh. I feel like I'm drifting into a suffocating fog. The star is being taken away by the fog. He's being taken to Silent Hill. Well, I guess we gotta go to Silent Hill now and rescue Sayori. But what? Don't worry. I got my iron pipe. And my shotgun. And my pistol. The Bubblehead gang won't stand a chance this time. Is that a trumpet? But yeah, that got me. Field trip 1. You might think this is a field trip, but no, we're going to Silent Hill. We need to rescue Sayori from the demons over there, or at least I think they're demons. It's another wonderful day. Fun. How can you lie to me with such a straight face? Oh no, it's a different kind of fun, Misaki. Don't worry, you'll get it one day. You're being chased by your demons. I studied really hard to prepare this time. Oh, I got a wooden 2x4, just like you asked, Sensei. Aw, good job. That's my Hiyori. Go beat that sack of shit up. Hey, praise me more. I'll do it. I'll do it if you'll praise me more. Because there's no guarantee tomorrow will be the same as today. Knows. Maybe I'll have 2 wooden planks. Just because the sun rose in the east, you can't say with 100% certainty that it'll rise in the east tomorrow. It might rise in the west. Because the earth is rotating in the opposite direction. Exactly, that's skeptical imperialism. I saw that. The book you gave me, Sensei. The Book of Metatron. Oh wait, nope, never mind. This is the Book of Enoch. We'll now begin the pop quiz. The what? A pop quiz? So it's a type of exam. Yes, Hoshino, it's an exam. Yes, it's fast simplified it's a fast simplified version. I'll read the question out loud, so please write that down. Write down the answers on your paper. We talked about this. It's like I can remember, but not really. It's as if something is stealing my memories. Oh, I just remember. She said we could ask if we don't know something, didn't she? Hey, what's the answer to this one? This one, I think... Hey, no cheating. Or touching. Cheating? Touching? What is that? During exams, it's considered cheating to copy someone else's answers or talk about it with each other. But I thought we could ask if we didn't know. You're learning and studying. The exams are totally different from studying. I had no idea. We come from the same school, but I seriously worry about them. fell asleep. I'm a little. Ah, the weather is so nice out. We're looking at the same sky, the one filled with gloomy clouds. Nice in my opinion. And also, feelings and opinions are subjective. Sure, if you say so. The snowflake. Anyways, your point being... we're wasting a perfectly good day? I'm still not following. Duh. Let's go on a field trip. Now, what are you saying? Is that what you think, Subaru? I'm not asking you out or anything. I'm also not saying you're a hag or anything. Is this allowed? What, us being together? No, it's fine. I'm an old timer and you're a hag. It's totally fine. I mean, what? What? There are some things in life you have to learn with hands-on experience. You count this as schoolwork since class is still in session. You made that up on the fly to suit your needs. No, it's not like I'm trying to get close to you. Ah, you caught me. Can be a little sneaky at times, you know. That's the privilege of adulthood. Of course, you would know. You want to sit, Subaru? Your feet must be tired. You too, Sensei. What are you, don't your legs hurt? Don't you want this soft butt to comfort your lap? I don't feel it at all, actually. It's a little weird. I never expected I'd come back to the outside world like this. It feels really different this time. Ack! Are you okay? What's wrong, Maya? I'm sorry, I'm okay. I just remembered some things. Heh. Memories from back then. No, it's nothing, Sensei. Nothing much, at least. Maya did say she had a nightmare the other night. That's all it is. But... don't worry, Sensei. Are you sure? You know, the first step to recovery is to admit your problems. Then talk about them. Yes, I've been the one playing therapist to all the students here, you know. Oh, good. Very good. That means you can handle this. That's true. Well, I'll let you handle that. Sensei, where are we going first? Everything is so bright, I can't tell what's left or right. I'm assuming you came here with a plan. This field trip was your idea, in case you forgot. Yep, I've got it. Just leave it to your teacher. I feel like Maya watched someone die here. That's probably what it is. Somebody died here. Oh, whoa, look. That building is made of glass. How shiny. A building like that would never last back at Arius. Do you think squad members see things like this every day? It would have been nice if they could have come too. It can't be helped. Someone has to hold the fort back at Arius. But the squad, who they are now, who they are now, is it really okay to trust them with that? One way or another, Sensei's taking the responsibility there. Right, Sensei? Yep, I got it. Just leave it to your teacher. I'll take that one responsibility. Oh no, now Subaru's frustrated. Eventually, squads stayed behind to protect Arius and watch over the district. The real reason they couldn't join the field trip was something else entirely. At the end of the day, we are still wanted criminals. We can't move around freely. I prefer to avoid exposing ourselves. Now I was just looking forward to going on the field trip with Sensei. Well, it's just a field trip. It's not a date or anything. Stick to your own group. Me too, but it is what it is. I'm used to disappointment. It's a little ironic that you're the ones we wanted. Seriously, how long do you plan on playing Fugitive Squad? You. Then Hamasaki. You're thinking about the squad, aren't you? Surprise. You're easier to read than you think, Sensei, especially with things like this. I'd like to ask you something. Who are squad members to you? Are they students or something else? Yeah, well, they're squad. They're big. Yes, that's just something else. They're big. Like, sure, they're bigger than you, but they're also younger than you. Yeah, keep that in mind. No reason for it. Just a passing curiosity. Really. That's... It's a good thing you two it's a good thing you two look like such a great team. It must be hard to manage so many students. What? Huh? What do you mean by that? He means he thinks we're both hitched, Subaru. My apologies. You must be the student teacher working under this fine mentor. Make sure to learn everything you can from them. What a nice couple. Wait, you're completely misunderstood. Sensei, help me. What do you mean they're smiling at me gently? I mean it when I say you got it wrong. This isn't, we're not. Oh, youth. Well, this unwanted old third wheel ought to make himself scarce. Finally, we're getting some respect at least, Subaru. Yes, we're youthful. In fact, we're currently dating right now. Oh, well, not at the moment right now. At least we gotta watch out for these students. But yes, we're hitched together. We're going out on dates and on dinner dates and on the amusement park dates. We're just going on all kinds of dates. Yes. I'm trying to tell you, it's not like that. Oh, Super, you kidder. Alright, well, okay, this is the Optimus District. All of you stick close together. This place tends to get kind of rough. This is freaking awesome. Weird, all the buildings are intact. Back home, the buildings are all crumbling and ruined. We usually keep patching them up until we squeeze out every last bit of use out of them. And when one finally collapses, we just hold a little memorial to thank it for everything until then. From here, we're going across the other side of the streets. Look both ways, trust me on that one. Also, wait until it shows a walking figure over there. Yes, just wait. You. We're crossing the street. Should I go now? Whoa, why are you pulling me back, Sensei? You can't cross the street when the light is red, like I told you. You gotta wait until until you see the walking man on the other side, or until it turns green. I can't tell what street light this is. Really? But that's how it worked out here. Yes. Also remember to look both ways because some people are really terrible drivers. This generation. I don't think we get hurt that badly from just a car. We're pretty tough, you know. Huh? Try to think how the driver would feel. I guess I can try. Well, imagine how I would feel. Oh, anyways, here's the pool. This is where I helped one of my students with their swimming lessons. And almost went to ride. Don't worry about it. A swimming pool? What is this place? They say it's an athletic facility built solely for doing something called swimming. How's there this much clean water in one place? That's insane. Yeah, sure, clean. Don't drink it. Dear God! Oh, what now, Sensei? You can't drink the pool water. But there's so much of it. It smells fresh. It probably won't give you a stomach ache. Oh, that smell from, that That smells from a chemical disinfectant called chlorine. They'll even disinfect the water. They'll even disinfect the water in the outside world. Well, yes, because lots of people use this. Well, anyways, how about y'all sit here? I'll get you something to drink. We're so high. Oh dear God! You busted into my stash. Well, great. There's gonna be nothing left for me. They're gonna get high too. No getting high. Look at the sky. It's so blue. Oh, blue archive. So that's what a river looks like. Wow. I mean, wow. That thing's called a bridge, right? How on earth did he build that? Architecture. Try to use your inside voices, no shouting. Okay, sensei. Are you turning up right now, sensei? No, but actually, yes, they're getting smoke in my eye. Right, you're really grateful we're so cooperative. Now that you mention it, it's kind of weird. Back then, I hated listening to adults talk. Well, that's because all they ever did was threaten and beat us. Wait, really? Really? You know what? I'm gonna have to talk to your parents after this. And if not, I'm gonna have to stake out this place later. Or Arius later. Try to figure out who these adults are. And maybe give them a wallop. With my gun. I know what this is. It's a hamburger. Yeah, I had one before. Super buys them for us sometimes. But yeah, if those adults show up, they better watch out. I might be an old timer, but I can still shoot straight. It definitely feels or tastes the same, but somehow it feels different. I wonder why. It's because it's made with love. Maybe it's because we're eating it somewhere new. Yes, that could be it. But no, everyone, stop! Don't put your mouth on the faucet when you're drinking. But you said we could have as much as we want. It's because other people use the dispensers too? Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, you're thanking us for lining up properly. It's a little embarrassing to be praised for something so that basic, sensei. Yeah, if you didn't line up properly, you're cut in line. When we got rations, they push you until you blacked out. Okay, you know what? You're gonna have to show me who these adults are. I think it's time for me to show them something. Something in the very large caliber, yes. Also, you know what? For a bunch of kids, you're sure behaving very, very well. If anything, I'm kind of just impressed. Alright now, sensei, this is the arcade. To say it loud, there's so many flashing lights. Oh. This place is called a game center. What's a game? Let me show you. This is the Alley Fighter Z. Don't lie to us, sensei. No way something like this can exist in the world. Electronic machines made only for fun. All the machines in here do look fun. Oh no, you have to even pay. You have to pay to play one time. It's highway robbery. Is it? People spend their precious money on fun. Don't worry, your teacher has you covered. Really? Yes. Don't punch out the screens like that red-headed one. Yeah, you'll see her. You'll all see her. I don't really get it. How is this a field trip for school? It's to teach kids the meaning of life. Oh, we're learning math. A hands-on lesson on functions. What are you even talking about? Wait, what? Let me make sure you heard. I heard that correctly. Functions are a rule where input goes in and output comes out. Yes. At an arcade, when you press a button, the input, your character moves the output, and that's why it's hands-on lessons. Hands-on lesson. A hands-on lesson on functions. Yes. And next, we're going to teach him how to code. We'll teach him basic data variables. That was the most creative, original, and idiotic load of nonsense I've ever heard. You know what? I feel like Subaru is in our age group. I wouldn't believe that the kinds of nonsense that circulates in the outside world. I'm okay with being ignorant then, thank you. Wow, what was that? No way. Just one more game. No, we got more to explore. Like this park. Ignore the naked pink hair lady. I'm exhausted. Super, let me hide under your coat. It was really hard today, Sensei. I'll give you that much. So what lesson lies in this park? How to avoid stranger danger. Here, let's try avoiding the naked pink hair lady that's frolicking about. Go on, kids. Avoid her. Run away from her while screaming. Arms flailing. Better to run to your adult. When it's time to rest, it's best to rest. I won't say that's wrong. Even during the training we were forced to go through, we tried to sneak in breaks whenever we could. Ah, look at those kids running away from Hanako. They're all so full of energy. Ha ha ha. You're welcome to join training anytime you want, Sensei. No, I gotta rest with you. Those days are behind you. Ha ha ha. You're no hope. I hope I'm having fun. In my own way, I'm enjoying this moment. Right now, at least. A silence fell between us for a short moment as you watch the kids run away from Hanako. Gee, Hanako sure is a jiggly person. We both look at the sky, sitting side by side, like an old couple of idiots. The sky sure is blue, but never it was because of the location or the climate. The sky over areas more often than not was gray. You think there's a Native American curse over the place? There probably is. That's why the sky is so gray over there. It was cursed by the ancestral spirits of the land. Hey, Sensei. Say hypothetically if someone really wanted to throw their life away. Is it even possible to stop them? Oh, yes it is, Subaru. You gotta be convincing. What? What an expression you're making. Ha ha ha. What a dark turn in a topic. No reason. As you gotta be very convincing and let's try that again. You gotta be convincing that they're loved. You don't always need a special reason to bring up something, do you? Is that a serious question? Yes, very much so. So I'd like you to answer seriously too, Sensei. This is a kind of lesson, right? Someone's face flashed quickly through my mind. So as you suggested, we pretended we were in class. To be honest, I don't think it was a serious question. What? Wait a sec, should you really be acting that way as an educator? You just wanted to see your poor teacher panic, huh? No, that's not like that. It's not like I've ever had those kinds of thoughts, but seriously, the core of your question is one about happiness. How do you go on living when nothing makes you happy? I guess I can see that, huh? It's idealistic to think life is just about being happy. Ideals are inherently good. That's something to strive and hope for. But you're trying to say that complete happiness is impossible. Then what's more realistic? Happiness is something that keeps us moving forwards. Even if those moments are few and far between. That's true. People really get rewarded for their efforts, no matter how hard they try. So if someone is in unbearable pain, even if they beg you to let them go, you have to show them compassion, Subaru. Compassion. If you don't have the answer, do you? There's just one thing I know. If something like that did happen, you would blame yourself for letting things get that bad for them? Exactly, because we probably had a kind of obligation to serve as each other's reasons. You know, if that's true, Sensei, I want to ask you, just to know, does that mean you could serve as my reason, Sensei? You know what? Yes. Yes. If things turned out that way, I think that would be wonderful. Very wonderful. Just like how right now the Aries kids are your reason. Yes. What? I don't think I ever said that. Huh? There are things adults know just by looking. Yes, just by looking. Looking at you talking to Maya. That's how I know that. Let's say come here just for a sec. The naked woman wants you to touch her. I'm on my what? No. Seriously. Jumping to conclusion when they don't know anything. I guess Sensei wasn't too far off though. Seriously. Subaru, there you are. Could I ask you to help with for your help with something, please? Oh, of course. What is it? Yes. You have to show compassion for those people. And remember to tell them that they deserve love. Everyone deserves love. Everyone. Everyone. Especially this person right here. She deserves love too. Remember to love this one. Remember, cross into your heart. Over there, Subaru, look at the tree. My precious baby, my kitty. Oh, Barrel. A kitten is stuck in the tree. It must have climbed up there without realizing how hard it would be to get down. I read things about, I always read about things like this happening. How do we get down? I tried my best, but I couldn't do much. I have an idea. Let's handle this Aria style. Excuse me, please step back. What? What are you doing? You just shot the kitten? Subaru, I don't think it's working, and also I'm very surprised that cat is still alive. That made it jump down. Got you, you're safe now. Here's your kitty. Wow. Oh, what are you thinking? What would we have done if my cat got hurt? Or worse? I was just... Creatures tend to freeze if they're afraid. Whoops. Creatures tend to freeze if they're afraid. So I was just trying to shock it out of that. Where are they teaching kids at school these days? Oh, look at that emblem. It can't be. No, it is. They're Aries students. They are. Aren't they the ones who caused the Eden Treaty tragedy? What are you delinquents doing in our neighborhood? This is why a child's upbringing is important. It's not just their fault. Surely part of the problem lies with Kivatos. Uh-oh. Sounds like we're about to have an insurrection. It's called Academy City, but just look how the students' education has been neglected. Our district aren't nearly as terrible as them. A normal school will never let their kids run amok like Arius does. That's true. Explosions and gunfights may be par for the course, but some kids are just bad kids. I feel like none of you been to Gehenna before. Come on, sweetie. You must get too close to those people. Why? Just be good and listen to mommy, okay? Okay. Maya, what's wrong? Oh no, she's having a panic attack! You haven't been paid for 5 days? So you mean to say you don't have any academic records at all? Get lost, if you're not going to take the job, and get lost. If you're not going to take the job, I don't even want to talk to the likes of you. I'll scram. And be safe. I've always thought if it was the outside, things would be different. There's no paradise for runaways. But I still held on to my dreams. I fervently grasped for what they called hope. Get a hold of yourself! Subaru? I just remembered something. That day happened just like this. What do you mean? Come on, Maya, let's get up. If we stay like this, people are really going to start to judge us. And people are really going to start to judge us. Yeah, maybe chase you off, but you know what? That's fine, I'll get in their way. Subaru, Hey, you're safe right now. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Now breathe. Just breathe slowly. Even I almost got carried away. I can't let that happen again. I have to be the one to look out for everyone. If things turn out that way, I think that would be wonderful. Geez, that sensei. I can't let my guard down for them. Or around them. Hey, what about sensei? Nothing, don't worry about it. Sensei is a bad person. Relatively, you could probably say they're one of the good ones. But not every adult is like them. The world isn't all good either. That's for certain. Super, are you sure you're okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. You managed to safely return the kitten to its owner. That's what matters, right? I think so. Also, you know what? That blackout there. I don't want to say anything, but if it happens again, I'll mention something. Something that I think is happening. Good, let's head back. I don't want to attract any more attention. Tea? Remember when we only had warm water to drink? Thanks to Super, we had things like tea now. But it feels kind of different drinking it here. Right? Like everything is so busy around us, but we're just standing here doing nothing and drinking tea. This is amazing. Is everything okay? You look like you have something on your mind. What? No, it's nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? Really? But... what a surprise. Hello, Sensei. And who are all these people? Sensei! Uchihayo! No, Rita! All the friends I haven't met, let me jump on them! What? Leave my students alone! Hello? Take me instead, you monster! Take me! What is the vigilante crew doing here, and not studying? Take me instead! We're studying and patrolling too! We're studying why you're here, Sensei! Why are you here? Why are you alive? How do you breathe? How do you eat? Academic and public safety are equally important. Oh! I've already used that excuse. You have, Riza. Oh, that's good to hear. No part of that is good, though. But Doko Teska? Anyways, who are these people? They're not your victims, Reza. Leave them alone. I'm your victim. Well, oh, we're also Sensei students. Really? Us too? Hey, you're from Arias, right? Arias? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna jump on them. Oh, right. I remember now. I heard about that. That means I get to jump on them, right? Come to think of it, even back then, that idol of the vigilante crew is this Uzawa Reza. Yes, sure, exactly. I tried to explain it to her as simply as and fairly as possible. Did I do okay, Sensei? You did great. Thank you, Suzumi. Now give me some time to meditate. This is my cross to bear. Thank you. So that's how Charity views what happened to so that's how Charity views what happened in Eris's involvement. People do tend to interpret things in a way that benefits them the most. Even so, in any case, it's nice to see you all enjoying yourselves here. Huh? Isn't that, like, totally normal? Why it's not, why is it nice? Why should I stop you from having nice things with my arms and legs? I felt like I stepped on a weird landmine. I'm real sorry. Let me jump on top of you to make up for it. No, it's fine. It'd be hard to understand from the point of view of a Trinity student. So this is the vigilante crew. I heard that you do patrols around the district without any pay or recognition. That's right, we stand for justice everywhere. And we also pounce people until they fall over. Reza! That's impressive. Although you must have a lot of free time. Yep, Trinity Arias. Honestly, I don't get all of that stuff. I just jump on top of people. We do this because we want to, and because it's fun. So we want to help you out too, in our own way. Here, let me give you a foot massage. You see that get on top of your shoulders? What? How? Like this. Ah! Look at this one. These dogs dug traps in the road to collect tolls from passerbys. And this is a photo of me shoving them headfirst into their own pit. I rode them into that pit. You can say I put them away wet. Wow. So that's what someone looks like after being dug out upside down. That's hilarious. Ha ha ha. And then there's this photo. Where I scratched Sensei in the face. Don't remind me, say the Reza. I'm glad they got along. Reza could be a little excessively energetic, and you don't have to tell any of us, Suzumi. I have nightmares of that. It's a relief that it seems to be benefiting everyone here. Huh, you guys? Ray said I did something to offend. Don't worry, Suzumi. You're just a little scary, that's all. Especially when you pout like that. I understand that. I just wish there was something I could do. How was everyone doing? Did you have fun with Reza? Super wee. Just kind of. Hello, I'm Uzawa Reza. Your name was Subaru, right? Let me pounce you. Yes, that's right. I never properly introduced myself. Nice to meet you, Reza. You too, you as well, Suzumi. I'm really sorry if we did anything to upset you. Not at all, nothing like that. If you really think about it, it's a little rude of us to even be here. I don't think that at all. I don't think to begin with. I'm really happy I got to meet all of you. Even if it's just words, as nice to hear. Thank you. It's similar to being told that if I just keep on living, everything will work out somehow. I think so too, because there's lots of love in this world. And peace. You always call it love and peace. I like the right sensei sometimes. Super, is that what you think? Let me ask you something. Sure, there's love and there's peace. What if there isn't? What if things don't work out the way you think they will? What do you do? Well, I continue to ride it until it becomes love and peace. With my arms and my feet. Why bring up something that's scary all of a sudden, you ask? No reason? You don't always need a special reason. You don't always need some special reason to bring something up, do you? Suzumi, why don't you answer this one? Where's everyone running away? Understood, Sensei, I'll do my best. Well, it's not like as if I think it's a given. That everything will be okay. Things go wrong more often than not in life. That's just how it is. But I think you have to believe anyways. It's not feeling as much of a choice. A choice of the ideals we want to follow. Ideals, huh? Yes, those ideals won't be fulfilled today, tomorrow, or maybe ever. However, if I can take at least one step a day towards achieving them, then that's enough for me. Progress is an overnight endeavor. It's an accumulation of all the little choices we make. That's why we don't look to be paid for what we do. The justice we uphold is the compensation. Exactly, that's it. The answer is so used, Suzumi. Haha, I see. That was very helpful. I gotta write things now, huh? What idealistic optimist through and through. Most people see it as a good thing. It makes it easy to ignore the fact that optimism is just the result of a good environment and circumstances. Those circumstances can get changed, as long as you write something, or someone. Sensei. Subaru? Yeah? I see, right. Sensei, if you'll excuse us for a bit, you two members of the Vigilante crew, I need to learn how to ride. I'm going to take a little stroll with these two. Oh, sure. 5 minutes later? What is it? Well, I can guess. This has been hard, isn't it? Yes? I think after those lessons, it feels even worse. How come? The ones who are all buddy-buddy with the Vigilante crew, they're the same ones who've been, trying really hard in class. But for us, we hate listening to those people talk. It just makes us so mad. Are you bad people too, Brew? No, not at all. That's just the most natural reaction in the world, at least that's how I feel. The world we've lived in, these charity kids couldn't even begin to imagine. Subaru! In the end, everything will work out. Believing that everything will work out is easy. Believing there is no sin in the world, that's all twisted parts of it, that all its twisted part will untangle somehow is easy. From what I've seen, those easy beliefs are the ones that are the furthest from reality. Have you heard these days? They say the rich are kind. They're nice and gentle and mild-mannered even. It's because the rich don't lack for anything. To their eye, the world must be a beautiful, peaceful place. Ack! But for us... Exactly. That's their world. Our world is nothing like their soft bed of flowers. Well, I won't be too sure of that because some of these people might have skeletons in their closets. Privileged children like them will never understand. They can look at us and boo-hoo and pity us, but at the end of the day, it just gives them a feeling of self-satisfied superiority. Those brats saw the hell we've experienced. We look away or stand by their beliefs. And just how long will they keep averting their eyes from their own complicity in creating that hell? Super, are you okay? Your face, you look like a fish. Oh, what about my face? You look like a fish. Never mind, it's nothing. Anyways, it's about time, isn't it? I'll let Sensei know we should head back. Back home, back to our areas. And we're back! Did everyone have fun on the field trip? Yes! Welcome back, Sensei, everyone. Your timing is impeccable. We have a situation that may require your assistance. Oh, what is it now? Huh? Sensei, over here! What? Go forth with faith and honor in your heart. Best to know knows borders. Huh? It's Mine! Everyone scattered! She's the thing that charges at you! Good eating since the end. Do the rest as well. Mine! Take cover! Hello, Sensei! Hello, Sensei! Sir and Honey too, I don't know what the two of you will do, but how do you even know to come here? Gather! The sound of someone in need of aid called to us, so we march towards it in accordance with our duty. And by march, I mean charged. We continue in chapter 2. Okay, well, I think we got chapter 2, yeah? Also, you know what? This is a surprisingly short chapter. Holy crap. Didn't want to that a short chapter. Okay, well, let's go to chapter 2. It's time to start a little bit of this. But, do I try to start this? I'm trying to think right now. Okay, you know what? I think I'll start this now, or start chapter 2 now, and we'll continue off on chapter 2, episode 2 later. So yeah, we're just gonna do this. Well, anyways, he's gonna charge us. This how someone in need of aid called to us, so we march towards it in our accordance with duty. That doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes sense. Although, no, it does. When it comes to me, Nate, it does. Especially when she hits you and then starts pounding you into the ground. It's a kind of hazing. What? You know them? I never met them in my life. Well, you better put on your 3D glasses because they're coming after you. Ah, Subaru, they're crazy. Hold on, hold on. You're not crazy. You just got their priorities mixed up. Is everyone here? Yes, here, but what was the purpose of that? Yes, please enlighten me. Rather than actually taking hold of my hand, you may simply explain before I crush you with my shield. That seems to be the issue, Sensei. Oh, super scary face you made there. You need Heine to cheer it up or cheer it away. Tee-hee. But what? No, I'm not scared. Well, to start. Do I know these people? Who are you? Where am I? What's this? Yeah, they're the Remedial Knights. How did I know that? Trinity's Remedial Knights. Oh, Hermine charges at people. I might not remember too well, but my body remembers. It's a pleasure, Knights. I believe this is our first meeting since our encounter in the 4th Sanctum. In the 5th Circle. That sounds about right. What a hectic day, wasn't it? Has the squad been well? That reminds me, where's that one nun? The one with the intense outfit. That's Sakurako. Yes, Sakurako. Sakurako is busy with her duties as the Sisterhood's concubine. I mean, the leader. She's busy with testing. I mean, studying for tests. That test. But doesn't that mean you all should be studying too? So what happened is, holding out a hand in aid to those in need should not fall to the wayside simply because it's exam season. I stake my honor that our brave remedial knights will emerge unscathed from both aid and exam. This is the very embodiment of aid. Most significantly, I currently reign undefeated in the rankings for practice exams. That's actually incredible. You're amazing, Mine. You see, kids, if you butter someone up, they won't hurt you as much. Remember to butter up the people that tried to hurt you. Might give you an opening. Thank you, Sensei. That's it. I have a request for everyone here. Don't talk about Trinity or the remedial knights here. Don't talk about them. You'll not get crushed. Why do we need to do that? So you don't get crushed, you small little thing. I'm in agreement. Delay the field of subterfuge over our righteous path of aid. Captain, I actually think what Sensei is saying makes sense. You do, but we're not here to aid these beleaguered students. You see, if we don't hide the fact that we're remedial knights, it'll cause thorny vines to grow over our path of aid. Is that so? Why can't I just charge through it? Yes, it's also written in the descriptor, right? Something like, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Or something. While I harbor no objections to the veracity of that statement, is the sentiment not more fitting to this, of the Sisterhood? I think Sensei must have a really good reason for it. I see. I shall place my trust in your judgment, Sensei. We shall cooperate with your request. Thank you. You really are the best, Serena. At least you don't charge me. Me? Thank you. Yes, at least you don't run me over. And force me to take swimming lessons. I understand. While my heart still finds itself unwilling, I have gleaned your intentions. However, times like this are precisely when one must be willing to take the stage and probably promulgate a message of aid. We need only to conduct ourselves with sincerity, and Arius shall respond in kind. I'm begging you, please? Please don't run me over, please? I have given you my word. It's my pleasure to heed Sensei's request. I will not run you over. While here, neither word of the remedial knights nor charity shall pass our lips. Is everyone else okay with that? Yes! That's it, Captain. While we are here, do we have a few, do you have permission to just call you Mine? I may raise suspicion if we were to call you Captain. Pardon, however, no, it indeed would be strange to address this in this setting. Then I suppose, please go ahead then. Yes, it's Carmine. Mine. I can do that, Mine. And my apologies, I mean no offense due to the current it's only due to the current circumstances. Not at all. In fact, I'd rather find it pleasing. Does it not make me sound like a rather normal, approachable student? Well, it makes me feel like I'm about to get run over some more. Sorry for interrupting, but if we're all ready then. The Remedial Knights know an anonymous community service club is visiting Arius to spread their message of aid. Understood, everyone. Understood. While we really appreciate all this, I was just wondering, are you and the rest of the squad members okay with this? There's no need to worry, Serena. If anyone were to ask us where we were from, we would respond Arius without question. But the reality is, we're somewhere in between. Even that's being generous. So everyone's happy now, right? Yeah, I'm so glad. Oof, it's always a pleasure to be around someone so exuberant. Look forward to working with you. Me too! Having Heine with us would be akin to taking an energy pill. Why don't we trade, Serena? You can have... why don't we trade, Serena? You can have Hiyori in her stead. What? No, that's not gonna work out. That's not gonna work out at all. That'll beleaguer the remedial knights. With the presence of Hoshino. What? Nice to meet you, Serena. Mine. Let's see, can we consider this proposition a form of aid? Wait, where am I going? Apologies, Heine was simply so bright. I couldn't help but poke fun. I understand now. Heine really is like a morning glory bloom, isn't she? A morning glory bloom. I have a way of stringing words. I think I remember those being rather poisonous. But anyways, I knew it was a joke the whole time. Definitely. Are you okay? I feel a little drained. I know that feeling. You're sad, aren't you? So what now? Excellent question, Sensei. To begin, we must lay down a foundation from which the spirit of aid will burst forth. The Anonymous Community Service Club's first mission shall be to establish an infirmary. Oh yes, I love infirmaries. There. Good work, Mine and Sensei too. Good work, Sensei. You too, Mine. Mine. It makes her feel like a spring chicken. That went faster than you thought it would. Duh, this is our specialty. Hello, Sensei and... Hello! This is my, girlfriend. Hello, volunteers. Oh, you are the student council president here? We don't have those kinds of designations and titles here. I'm sorry, we're not fully familiar with how things are done here yet. We're not? Pardon? I barely stopped the two from saying more. So you mean to say you picked up this place, of all places, to come volunteer without doing any research or having any particular reason? That's... Yes, is that to say you find fault with that? Mine. I won't go that far, but you have no idea what dangers could lie ahead. Despite that, you came all the way here to help the pitiful for your own self-satisfaction? In a way, it's mind-bogglingly brave. And dangerous. I presume your objections were more complicated by nature, for my response is quite simple. I charge at people. You suffer for a lack of aid. Allow me to show you how to receive aid with my shield. Aid? As I said, the only cure is to respond with a tsunami of aid. You could say, a bull rush of aid. And if to our efforts we may reduce the number of people suffering by even one, then we cannot surrender. That is the essence of aid and community service. By charging into your problems, head first, all else falls to the wayside. That's incredible, Mine. These people are crazy. Indeed, incredible. Just as I've heard. I should probably leave this plane of existence. As she heard. I've heard a lot about Trinity's remedial knights. What did you say? The remedial knights? That's definitely not us three. We're the medial soldiers? I appreciate the effort, but you can drop the act. Did you really think you could slip some Trinity students past me of all people? Now, I'm sure no one wants to drag this out, so let's get to the point. Just stick to your gimmick as some community service club who came to help. Stay in your lane and I'll allow this. Just know we would be having an entirely different conversation if this were the Tea Party or the Sisterhood. And their gimpy outfits. But I do know that the Remedial Knights are a bit of an oddball club in Trinity. You know all of that? It was nothing. We were in one academy once, weren't we? Or weren't we? Well, that's that. Keep your heads down and your mouth shut and I'll give you a pass. We're all in agreement. Understood. We agreed to your conditions. Thank you. But the Remedial Knights captain didn't come with you. The Remedial Knight captain didn't come with you all. Well, I guess that makes sense. There's only one of her, after all. Running a huge club that, like that must make it difficult to participate in its activities. That's right. Our captain is currently providing aid to others in need. That's why she sent us. Yes, that's correct. Essentially. Okay, yeah, well anyways, I'm glad to hear that. I've heard things about her too. She's a militant leader who bulldozes anyone and anything in her way, including Sensei, much to his bewilderment. Could you imagine if someone like that were to come here and charge Sensei off of a building and kill him? I must interrupt. I don't kill Sensei. Only pound him into the ground. Also, you seem to harbor a misunderstanding here. Remedial Knight's captain is someone who has dedicated her very life and soul to the mission of spreading aid into Sensei. Ha ha ha. Here we just call someone like that an ignorant blockhead. Have care with your words, please. She conducts herself with sincerity and unwavering resolve. Narrate herself, her efforts and characters so flippantly. You Remedial Knights do really trust and respect each other, don't you? Understood. Let's move on then. My presence is just going to distract you from your community service, so I'll be stepping out. If something comes up, well, call me. Mine. We're not, Sir Nahane. There's never more the reason to wholly dedicate ourselves to our mission. Yes. However, before that, shall I retire for a short rest? My apologies. Of course, take your time, please, Hane. Why don't we go move those boxes outside in the meantime? Okie dokie, leave it to me. Yeesh. Are you okay? Like, seriously, that was a knife fight in a phone booth if I ever seen one. Naturally, I suppose attempting to conceal this from you is a fool's errand. When one is faced with such boundless fury, things just beneath the surface, what is the proper recourse one could provide? Is that what you felt? Yes. There are thoughts that stayed my tongue. The proper recourse, that in of itself offering aid. Receive the hatred of those who have resided here all this time. If that alone could dissipate it, I would receive it again and again. However, there remains steadfast in that boiling pot of hatred. Hate is communication. A relationship, if I reach out my hand and it is rejected, how can that be of aid? Perhaps my belief here is cynic, or a cynical one, however. We cannot hope to persuade someone who does not at least hold open the door to allow you to peer in. I have seen it before, people who board up the entryway entirely, all while praying that someone with the strength to tear down those barricades entirely will one day come knocking. Sensei, something troubling you? Are you injured? No. I never should have left things the way I did, or as soon as I did. Then again, I got very preoccupied with a lot of things. So it cannot be helped. Hindsight is often our greatest critic. You cannot diminish what you have done for this place, and for us, with perceived mistakes and faults. However, regarding this situation, to them we are Trinity, therefore we are the Remedial Knights. Should we claim to empathize or understand their plight, the Ari students' hatred would only fester ever more deeply. So perhaps this desire of mine is rooted in arrogance. Regardless, my naive soul desires to mend the bridges which binds us. We will never reach a better tomorrow through distrust and ignorance. It's all lip service, however. Well, if that's the case, Mine, then how about you stick around for one of our classes? I know this might be my first time seeing you tired, Mine. Oof, it might as well be. I feel you have shifted from your usual demeanor as well, Sensei. Yes, because I have a very bad feeling about what's going on here. I don't want to point any fingers, but, well, let's just say I too need a reason. Start, casting, some of my observations. Or expressing my observations, to be more precise. I have an inquiry. As your student, not as captain of the Remedial Knights. When one finds themselves at the end of the rope, what gives them the strength to continue holding on? Hey, Sensei. Say hypothetically if someone... really wanted to throw their life away. Is it even possible to stop them? The things they believe in, people they trust in. Belief, you say? If your talent for catching me off guard, it remains unparalleled. Surely an educator's response should follow along the lines of act with logic and caution. Every challenge is merely an obstacle to overcome. But life doesn't always work out that way. People tend to be motivated by their feelings and belief system. And by the people around them. Whether that faith be in something greater or trust in something inside themselves. Emotions are a reflection of our consciousness, which is why we tend to respond to them more reflexively. People aren't at the biting of their emotions. They help push people forward and follow their hearts. I see. It seems I've received a private lesson from you, Sensei. As long as you believe in yourself and the path that you've chosen is correct, then I should continue down the path I've chosen. Yes, as long as it's not into me. However, who defines right from wrong? How can one be certain the path they've chosen is the correct one? You have to prove it to yourself. I'm trying to do the same. You as well? What could you possibly? How could I ignore a student in need of aid? I couldn't call myself a teacher if I did. Very simple, yet it didn't occur to me. Thank you, Sensei. Surely I cannot express my gratitude. Yes, me neither. Don't hit me, please. Mine leaned her head against me, and her shield, her oppressive shield. Please excuse me, Sensei, just for this moment. Yes, even a moment is enough. So please allow me this. Huh? Ooh! Yeah! Ooh! With her head pressed against my shoulder, and her shield pressed into my gut, me began breathing evenly in no time, and began to thrust me into the ground. It feels like time has frozen for that moment, but it didn't take long for it to shatter, as my bones began to crumble. What the hell? What is that? An unidentified noise. Sensei, do you hear it as well? Yeah, it's kinda creepy. I heard it too. What could have it been? Is someone blowing a horn or something? Yes, it could be interpreted as a signal of some sort. It's hard to tell. It kinda had an ominous ring to it, though, didn't it? I think so too. What should we do, Mine? It matters not. We shall do as we must. Wait, don't charge out there! Okay, no, wherever. The trumpets blow. Alright. As much as I want to check out the next episode, I think we're gonna call it quits here, so, I think next time we do a Blue Archive stream, it's going to be the Magical Girls, event. Once that happens, I think I'm just gonna check out the magical girl event first before coming back to this. So yeah, that's how Blue Archive streams are gonna go. If there's something in chapter 2 that's supposed to relate to this, then well, I think we're gonna miss it, but you know what, that's okay because we're gonna come back anyways. So yeah, that's how the schedule's gonna look for Blue Archive. So yeah, let's go ahead and end things off here. But yeah, what and volume, or what a volume? Like, there's a lot of there's quite a bit of heavy topics here, and quite frankly, I wasn't able to get to what I wanted to say. And you know what? I think I might just hold up for a little bit before I actually say it, because I feel like I need to formulate my thoughts on this, because I feel like what Subaru was saying back there, coupled with what's been going on with those monologues, I feel like I have an idea of what's going on. I don't want to say too much about it, but yeah, I think I have a good idea of what's going on. I just need to put together my thoughts before I say anything. In other words, I need to think. But yeah, so far it's been a pretty good volume. Things have been getting pretty interesting. Not to mention again, a lot of the topics here are getting a little bit heavy. But regardless, I think it's time for us to call it quits for this stream, because we are over time. So, if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you're watching this as a VOD, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. So without further ado, this is gonna be Tenku signing off. Goodbye, and goodbye.